Happy Sunday. Sunday. Hello, everybody. Lil Wing, Rosie May, Vexing Vixen, Unique Trauma Obsessed, Peaches and Crime, Holly, Chatty Jen, Angie B, Lucia, Frankie. Good to see y'all. Thanks for coming by. Hope everyone's having an awesome weekend. Great Sunday. We got a real beautiful day today, so I think we're going to get out and do something. I don't know what yet, but we shall see. So how y'all doing? Hey, Tanya. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Lucio will BRB. Well, we will BRH. I made the cashier at 7-Eleven laugh. The other day I went to get some smokes, and she was sweeping the floor or something like that. And she said, "I'll be right there." And I said, "I'll be right here." Yeah, she laughed. Hey, sunshine. At work, but it's a good day. Yeah. Hey, yo, main girl. Hey, Ara. Hello, Anne. And see, I'm wearing the shirt Cotton Candy Boobs gave me. It's what I do. I grow a beard and I know things. I love this shirt. I'm going to wear it out, though. Am I upset about TD? No. I mean, it kind of sucks because he's going through and dredging up all the things Cher's already gone through and explained and everything, and it's annoying. And
I had to expect. We expected it. We called it 3 hours before he did it, and it's fair. I'm putting shit on him. However, half the shit he's saying isn't true.
Yeah.
And people don't know the context. And people were like, Cotton Candy Boobs, like, you should go live because there's new people that don't know. And I'm like, I'm tired of talking about it, but I get it. So I'm live tonight.
Yeah.
Chatty Jen, Darzilla, Rosie May, Lucia, Holly, 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 Vexing, Ara. Good morning, everyone.
Sunshine wants a reading. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll do that up for you.
He's so good at it.
Well, I do what I can.
Even when you did mine yesterday, it made sense.
I find it harder to do a reading for people you really know well, because it can color.
The more you know about someone, that's where like people are like, well, you know them, so you could just say whatever.
Yeah. Hey, Donna. Lucia, TD, I'm assuming is Tony Dodge. Yeah. Tony Dodge. He's been going hard after Cher.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crash that sumbitch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip that Dodge upside down and get it stuck in a mud pit like Dodges do. He's gonna need a floor to pull that sumbitch out. That's super duty. That's what I am.
Super duty.
You're the only one allowed to drive a Dodge.
Hey, Karma. And no worries, Era. I know this stuff ain't for everybody. All right, we got some shuffling of the oracle cards going on for Sunshine.
Unique Trauma Obsessed. Good
Hey, I am Sin.
And also Gigi, Frankie, I don't think I said hi to you. I'm Sin and Chatty June. Ooh. We got the other power couple in here. Rosamond. Morning, everyone.
Nobody believes what that guy says anyway. Yeah. It is what it is. She was going at him, so it stands to reason he's going to go at her.
Not going to shut me up, though.
Yeah, it's not going to stop her. How much is her eating? What did I do yesterday? $5. The big W. Yeah, I'll give you Cher's email. And Holly, you can super chat or PayPal. I'll throw my PayPal in here. I don't think I did yet. So let me give me one sec here. I'm going on YouTube. You can't pin things from the StreamYard side. I'm on it, honey. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go back to... Where are you, sunshine? Okay. I like being able to see the... it's not a picture of you, but getting a little bit more of a feel. Okay. Sunshine, your past card. White Eagle Ancestor Spirit, connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. So, yeah, this is obviously about your family in your past. Some sort of split in your family. But this would be a good time to start pulling that back together. Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. So what I'm getting from this is family is key, because we have, ancestor spirit for your past, Lord Ganesh for your present. So you will gain strength, kind of like a strength in numbers thing. But the more solid your family unit is, the stronger you all are. So family is very, very important. And if you stick with family, obstacles that are in your way you'll have no issues overcoming them. Green Tara, Supreme Protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. So yeah, when you're looking at all these things, it's all about family. And yeah, your family unit has its own protection. So you're, as long as you stay with that, keep family as the priority, then things that are dragging any of you down are going to be erased. And as a unit, you will continue to grow and things will continue to improve. So there you go. Tell Cher to watch the video Maxi released last night. Okay. No, I wasn't watching the chat, so I don't know if I missed anything. Hey, Big W. Rosie May would love a reading. Hey, Cotton Candy Boobs. Oh no, you're changing your channel name? Oh, I get it though. I mean, if you want to have a channel that's taken seriously, yeah. KKB Investigates. I like that. Cher's named you twice now. There you go. Oh, I'm glad I hit it on the head. I'm always a little bit worried that people are gonna be like, that's not really working, but yeah, I'm glad it worked for you. But yeah, just keep at it. Family is definitely key. All right, Rosie May would love a reading. And I can't remember who was also asking. Give me 1 second. Oh, yes, Holly was wanting a reading as well. So we'll do Rosie and then we'll do Holly. Oh, yeah, that's plenty. It's 5. You guys don't have to give me 10. It's just 5. But thank you. It's all going towards the new house. They're new to us. Hopefully. All right, Rosie May. Chubbs is here now. So we have Freya, phases and cycles. There's a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. So now this is your past. So there was an ending. Usually that means somebody, somebody passed away that was close to you. But there's a beginning with every ending. So when things like that happen, you kind of lose hope and faith. And it's hard to keep that in you because you think life's not fair or whatever. But yeah, it's important to realize that every ending is a beginning. You're present, Rosie May. Saint Germain, Karma Elysium, move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. So yeah, it's basically telling me to move beyond what has happened in your past and follow your gut, create your own path, make room for good energy. So be open to outside, like be open to the universe, but basically it's up to you to decide where you're going to go. Chubbs, I need you to stop. Chubbs can't get enough. I'm trying to be serious and he's just all over the place here. That's where you are right now, Rosie? Yeah, well, move beyond drama. So don't let the little things color your drive, and yeah, trust your gut. Buddy. Your future. Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Well, that's just perfect for everything else. You're creating your own path, and while you need to be open to the universe for suggestion, it's basically like you're the leader in your own story. It's all on you. But if you just don't get overwhelmed and keep at your goals, everything is going to turn out just fine. Chubbs, one sec, guys. I'm trying to be serious, and the cat is really distracting me this morning. Sorry about that. And you're very welcome. Hey, squids. Okay. Hey, Zena. Oh, geez, that's a lot of loss, Rosie. I'm sorry. Okay. So now Holly was wanting a reading. Let's look for your last chat. Have you experienced any bad feelings during someone's reading? I know you're relatively new at this. And would you say it? There was one. I can't remember who I did the reading for, but I did get kind of a bad feeling. But these are mostly like, I think the tarot cards do both more so positive and negative. Like you're making a mistake or something bad's about to happen. You need to be prepared and things like that. Oracle cards are more like guidance. It wasn't you, Donna. I can't remember who it was, but yeah, Oracle cards are more like guidance. They might, I know I've had a few that say something major is about to happen, but I really don't get the sense of it's good or bad. But it's always like a crossroads to where you can make a mistake and go down the wrong path. But if you keep to what's true to you, some people it's family. They need to keep true to their family and their loved ones, and that's their center. Other people, they need to stay true to themselves, and basically everything else has to be secondary. A lot of times that's just because that's just their life. Other times it's because family is actually relying on them. So you can't be codependent. You have to be If you're the leader, you're the leader. You have to lead. Hello, Sharon. Oh, thanks, Cotton Candy. Yeah, I did do a couple tarot readings that other weekend, but it didn't feel quite right. I think I need to actually look into it a bit before I just start flipping cards, because that one feels like I could actually make a mistake. Felt unsure. And I do like that you guys are enjoying this stuff. Although I don't want my channel's not going to be all about these readings and stuff, but yeah, I definitely do enjoy doing it for people. Okay, Holly, I'm just trying to find one of your chats so I can have it. There we go. Happy Sunday. Hello, Melissa. All right, Holly. Your past card. Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. I don't think I've actually seen this card before. But again, like, this is the past card. So this is, go back in your past, and it could be yesterday, or it could be when you're a child, but you've always had this instinct inside you, and trusting that isn't always the easiest thing to do, but you got to stick to what you know is the truth. Don't be thrown, because you know the answers. You have the truth inside you, so you just need to focus on that. Present card. Hilarion, divine healing. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So yeah, you don't need to be on. You don't need to be like the leader constantly. Like, people rely on you. You don't need to always have the answers. It's okay to say, I just need a little bit of time, and that's not going to hurt anybody. I could get the sense that you feel like you don't want to let people down, which I totally get. But yeah, you have to, like it says, honor your sensitivity. So you got to take care of yourself, and you can take your break and have your time for yourself to reflect and basically recharge your batteries. Get the sense that you're like very in demand with that card. And your future card. Saint Germain, karma releasing. Move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. So my gut, as soon as I saw that, I think people are, I don't want to say taking advantage of you, but they're expecting a little bit too much, and maybe it's wearing on you. But yeah, there's plenty of good energy out there. It's not everybody who's like that, and they don't mean, like, they don't have a bad intent. They're just used to you being their helper, basically. But yeah, it's okay for you to take your time for yourself and do the things that you want to do for you. I mean, that's totally okay. And yeah, keep at your own path, be true to yourself, just like you've always had this. You have the truth inside you. So stay with that. Take care of yourself. And yeah, whatever minor problems, I always think minor problems when I see drama. So whatever minor issues there are, they're not worth your time. They're not worth wasting your energy on. You're totally fine to just take your break and do your thing and stay true to you, and all is going to be just fine.
Is that being too loud?
No, Chubbs was trying to jump all over me and everything. So, and I couldn't concentrate. So beyond last years, I have lost 31-year-old daughter, father, hubby, had kidney transplant that went sideways, and son has gone back to the dark side. So right on, Mark. Thank you so much. And wow, there's so many of you that have like had so much loss. My ADHD had me trying to get into tarot, and I have a brand new Rider Waite set I've never opened. I should send you. I was told is best deck to start with. I am intrigued.
Cotton Candy Boobs has to put a cool picture of her. She started using her voice now on the videos. I love that because her voice is so pretty. She needs to put a picture of herself.
Yeah, she's coming out of her shell. That's good. Yep. Yeah, I definitely like that. Hey, Kaz.
She didn't know it would happen, but we knew it would happen.
Oh, yeah. Kaz, we are both doing awesome. Hope you're doing well, too. ADHD makes you have obsessive behavior sometimes. Yeah, I get that. I definitely get that.
Thank you, Holly. My back is better now.
Yeah, it's something. How many of you have had such tremendous loss, and a lot of it recently? Like, I don't know if going on YouTube is like a balm for people who've gone through a lot of loss, because I did. When I lost my fiance, I started going on YouTube, and I ended up watching a whole bunch of motorcycle videos, and then I ended up that's how I started my channel. So I wonder if there is some kind of a draw, something that attracts people who are hurting.
That's what I think. How have we been missing Cotton Candy Boob's lives?
She's been going live?
That's what I'm like. She had Cher on, and I didn't even know she went live. I'm not getting my alerts for her.
Yeah, YouTube is terrible for notifications. I don't get any notifications for anybody except one other YouTuber, and I don't even watch his stuff. TLI, last 2 years have been rough, and I've lost a lot. Melissa lost her father. Yeah. Yeah, I think it makes sense when you think about it, because I know for me, like when my fiance passed, I basically I shut the world away. So I was just in my bubble. So YouTube and things like that were basically my only outlet to the real world. I mean, I was still working and everything, but I didn't want to have anything to do with people in my world. So it felt easier to do it in a virtual world, I guess.
It feels safe, because that's exactly where I was like. That's why at first it felt safe. Me and you didn't know the fiance I stole you from.
Oh no, that's not. Yeah, that's people getting things mixed up.
I'm just joking.
Cher didn't steal me from anybody. My fiance died.
Yeah, years before I even knew who you were.
And I was in an online relationship with someone when I met Cher, but we broke up quite a while before Cher and I started anything. Lost your mom in 01, your daughter in 02. Parents should never lose a child. I couldn't imagine the pain. It's just goes against the natural order of things, and that just makes it so much worse. A guy I know, he is a year younger than me, but we went to school together, and we were, I wouldn't say friends, but we hung out once in a while. And I ran into him about a year ago, and I had heard, my dad had told me that his 5-year-old daughter died. And when things like that happen, it really makes you wonder what God's plan is, because like a child that just never got a chance at life, you think, well, how is that right? How can this be? And yeah, we can't understand it, but it's times like that it's really hard to hang on to your faith. But I think that's, as weird as it sounds, that's part best.
Mhm.
Because I'm willing to bet not a single person here hasn't suffered a huge loss, and at some point, maybe like if you don't believe in a higher power or anything, that's your decision. I'm not here to judge or demean you, but for those people who do believe, I'm betting that there has been at least one time in your life when you wonder, like, does God even exist? Like, how could a God allow something like this to happen?
I'll never question that again.
Founder feels like a huge hole. Oh my God.
Melissa.
True crime and other stuff. Hello.
Zena. Misty Dawn.
True crime and other stuff is wondering if you read her email. She gets a lot, but
True crime and other stuff. I just was responding to emails.
She's actually responding to them right now.
I'm not sure what.
Baby recorded a song she wrote at 17. It's rap. Could I send it to Cher to listen to and see what she thinks of it? Yeah, absolutely.
What is I don't know what her. I've responded between yesterday and today to a lot of emails. I don't see anything in that name. True crime and other stuff.
Yeah, just when you guys, most of you who email her aren't even here, but when you email her, put your YouTube
in the subject.
Because it makes it, it's all different names, right?
When did
like my email is Sinister Twins, so no one would have any idea that that's Prairie Boy.
I can see if I can search. Would that be like in her email?
Oh, Cheryl. Cheryl.
Okay. Got it.
She got it. And Holly Weiss is going to send you her daughter's song.
Ooh.
That she wrote. That would be kind of interesting.
Cheryl, I don't know who that is, but I'm reading your email, and I will. True crime and other stuff. Sorry, I will look into that. Yeah. Yep, and I agree. Yeah, I agree. I'll look into that.
Melissa, you would like a reading? It'll be melody, song, and subject. You need it. Okay. I gotta take a minute here because we've been all talking about loss and stuff like that. I don't want that to be in my brain. So give the cards a good shuffle. That's cool that someone so young actually wrote an entire song. I wrote a song a long time ago. I never did put lyrics to it. It's just the instruments. Like I played the guitar and did the drums and the bass on the computer and everything. All right. Almost dropped a card. Hey, Just I, JC. Melissa Sinclair. Your pass card. Focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. Wow. All right. So that's a really good one. Basically, whatever you want to, they say that everything's possible. Like that's what they're talking about. Whatever you want to accomplish, all you have to do is give it your all, and it's a lock. So that's your past. So I'm guessing that you were on to something. We'll have to see what the present and future cards are if you kept at it. But there was something from your past that was it looked very favorable. Hey, JD. Melchizedek, higher learning, focus. There we go. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. So, yeah, setting your sights as high as you want, and the best is going to happen. And you're learning. I think maybe there was something that path you didn't take, and was telling you that it would have been a really favorable outcome, but it's still possible. It's still achievable. You've learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. So yeah, you need to get back to focusing. When you really put your mind to something, you can make it happen. So you need to get back in touch with that part of yourself, and yeah, you can basically accomplish whatever it is you want to accomplish. You just have to get back in touch with that part of you that has that drive and has that instinct. It's like, I want to do this. This is how I'm going to do it, and off to the races. Your future reading. As soon as it will focus. It's on there. Come on. Krishna. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Well, being loved unconditionally is definitely a great thing. But like I was just saying, you're get back in touch with that inner voice that was telling you that you can accomplish anything because you can. And yeah, spiritual guidance is key. That's another thing. I was going to talk about that. Maybe I'll touch on that in a bit. a lot of us, we don't even tap into spiritual guidance. I've been thinking about this a lot ever since I started touching these cards. But yeah, it's important to like open yourself up and allow the universe to sort of get you centered, so then you can really focus on your desires and your inner self, because you basically have all the power. You can make anything happen that you want to. True crime and other stuff. You like these? I've done one tarot, and like I said, I felt really unsure. Like that's something that I want to do a little bit more, like get a little bit more familiar with before I actually start doing it for people. Just because I feel like that's a little bit more complex, and I don't know if I'm ready yet. That's why I've been sticking with the oracle cards. Well, you're very welcome, Melissa. Now just, yeah, get out there and kick some ass.
With that new smile.
Oh, she got a new smile too? Ah, nice. That's really turned things around for sure. And thank you very much, Mrs. G. Were you wanting a reading, or were you just being very kind?
Get any vibes from just seeing her name?
Well, I see a picture of a lion, so I'm thinking
she's been through some shit.
Yeah.
And she is brave and strong.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking adventurous and strong.
And red, so she's been through shit.
And red?
I can see red. Reminds me of blood and hardship.
Hopefully I didn't miss anybody coming in. I don't know if I said hi, wee Scottish mom, but hello. So what I was talking about with tapping into your spiritual self, it'd be better if I could draw it. But think of, okay, so on this side, you have everything that's occurring and happening to you coming into this tube. And then over on this side is your reaction, like your thoughts, what you physically do, how you feel, all that stuff. So in this tube, at the very top is your physical self, then your intellectual self, then your emotional self, and then down at the very bottom is your spiritual self. Now, a lot of us, we barely get past the first two, but most of us don't get all the way down to the spiritual part. So there's like branches coming off this side, going over to where you react. Lots of people, like their physical self, like if someone bumps into you on the street and you're instantly filled with rage, right? Because you don't think about it. It's just instantly touch, mad. But if you have, like, you go down to your intellectual self, you're able to reason out, oh, it was an accident, it's not a big deal. I'm still annoyed, but it's not a big deal, Then you go down to emotional self and you start thinking, well, maybe they're having a bad day. Maybe they're hurting. Maybe they're really confused or something like that. So like the different levels of it. And my camera just went again. I don't know why it does that, but hopefully y'all can still hear me.
I sound like a dude.
And we're back. So yeah, I want to do a more in-depth thing for that. And I'm a little bit unsure which direction to go. Like I don't want my whole channel to be all about this side of life. Like I still want to be like it's true crime productions, right? So like I think I'll do like a segment, but since it's new, I mean I'm kind of like all over this and really enjoying it. But I think I will like break it down into chunks. Maybe I'll do like once a month. I'll do card readings for people, and I'll do like a video talking about things and my growth with learning. I'm basically learning this side of me. Like I said, that spiritual side, I've never really connected with it other than, like there's been the odd time, but to really tap into it and allow everything to come in and mix and
being open to it.
Yeah, being open to it and allowing that to go into my decision making. It's very, very new to me. Oh, thank you so much, Mrs. G. Well, I got time, so I got no issue with it. Maybe let's do it a little bit different though. So since that wasn't the reason for the super chat, you weren't really looking for a reading, I'm going to give you a one shot, one card. And this is going to cover everything, like the condensed version. And this could be anything. Could be love, finances, family, friends. We don't know until I see the card. Mrs. G, your card. Kalima, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. All right, so this is a really good card to get for a one shot. It's also kind of cheesy. But yeah, major spiritual changes are unfolding. So we're talking, when it's spiritual, that's always the deepest. Like I said, with that tube thing, the spirit is the deepest part. So there is something, I'm feeling like this is happening in the very near future. Something that is going to really shake you to your core, but it's not bad. And like this is your chance to soar. So you got to be open to it and allow it to really sink in and really, really affect you. Like really, really let it absorb in. Don't block it out, because this is gonna put you on a different path, and it's gonna be one that's gonna take you to places you didn't even think about. But yeah, you just got to be open to it. So there you go, Mrs. G. This is so fun. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. I do too. Man, I just got like all kinds of tingles. Got like a shiver. Well, I mean, it kind of is. I mean, yeah, I'll do one or two more if people want, or we can just move on to something else. But yeah, the PayPal link is pinned in the chat, or if you want to just send a $5 super chat. What's up, Banjo? So you want a card? Wandering Hearts, you feel liked? Well, that's good because you are. Yeah, I like all you. All 47 of you glorious mamma jammas spending your Sunday with me. I love it. I always enjoy these morning streams because there's not a lot of people. Because I'm not giving you a lot of information or anything, so like it's not true crime. So there's not a lot of people in here. It's more intimate. It's more personal, and we can just chill. We can talk about anything. I always really like that. Time really flies when I'm doing these, though. It's already almost been an hour. Life's got to get better. Well, that's the good thing about hitting bottom is it can only go up. Yeah, it is very chill. Always nice and relaxed. But I've been saying that I want to do a weekend segment for urban legends and other stories and stuff, and I am going to follow up on that. Dang it, I keep procrastinating.
You forget.
No, I don't forget. I mean, I've still got I'll show you guys. I've got these are my internet tabs. The smiley face killer, I've got 2 tabs. They've been open and ready for me to get digging at for like 3 weeks now.
I love that story.
I still have the I still have them ready to go.
The smiley face, that's not Glenn Rogers, is it?
No, it's an urban legend because there've been so many bodies found, and there's a smiley face somewhere nearby.
Yeah.
It's been debunked and it's been rebunked and it's been it's an urban legend. You can believe it or not, but
no,
I do find it interesting.
Because the smiley face killer has a daughter named Melissa, and she's a true crime reporter now on Dr. Oz all the time. It's a legit serial killer.
Yeah, like I hadn't read much,
it's not
but
Glenn Rogers, but he is a legit serial killer. His daughter's a true crime reporter.
All right.
I do believe she goes on Dr. Oz all the time, and her name is Melissa.
Lindsay, did you grow up with sisters or around females, Prairie Boy? I do have a sister. Yep.
Yeah, she's got a podcast. Melissa Jesperson.
Oh, and the song is that Holly sent you is 18 plus, by the way.
Oh, okay.
On March 17th, I lost all my teeth for placement of implants. 4 max of 4 on the manual. 3 implants failed in upper jaw. Oof. Cher was going to do those implants, and she ended up deciding against it. Well, the price was a factor, but in the end, there a lot of people like the implants seem like the way to go, but a lot of people have issues.
They end up that's why my denturist didn't really push it on me, which is why I liked him.
Mm-hmm.
He said a lot of people end up getting infections and having to get new things to have the things implanted. So he wasn't, that's why I liked him. He wasn't very pushy. Like, I've watched his daughter for years. I could have swore. It's not Glenn Rogers, but I do remember I used to always get them confused because Glenn Rogers also did what he did neck to neck. Yeah, he's not the smiley face.
Oh, yeah, Yeah, this is a different thing that I was looking at.
Well, that's no, I know, but that's his dog. The smiley face is a serial killer, and that's his dog.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking at something different. Like this was all over the world. People were seeing this kind of stuff. It wasn't one guy. Like that's what I was reading about. I think there's two. But yeah, like I said, I got to read all about it because.
I know he went around, not around the world, but definitely around the States. Maybe there's copycats then? Ooh,
yeah, that was
legend.
yeah, I think that's the urban legends that there's several.
Ooh, yeah, you got to get on that thing because I want to hear it.
I'm an urban legend in my own mind. I feel that. Hop and Holly, hello. And just got it. Got your refund. Well, at least you got your refund. Oh. Yeah, that's brutal. Oh my God. And like, yeah, it's so expensive too. Like you would think if you're paying that much money that it would be a lock, like that everything would be fine. Like you spend $50,000. That's insane. But yeah, it still seems like the good old fashioned make a plate and carve some teeth out of it and shove it in your mouth is the way to go. Yeah, and tooth problems, tooth pain, and just those struggles it's a lot. Like I have bad teeth, but I haven't had to have one pulled in a couple of years now. So I'm really thankful because I'm getting a jack-o'-lantern thing. There's only like 2 teeth that touch in my back. So it takes me like half an hour to eat a carrot. But yeah, I don't need to have them all yanked and get dentures yet. I will at some point, but oh yeah, that's just brutal. That's awesome, Melissa. So happy for you. It's good you seen that girl on Dr. Oz. It's so weird when I've been looking up stuff like that. I never. $45 deaths. But yeah, I'll definitely be looking into it more and give both sides, people that have claimed to debunk it and people that claim it's real, and all on that. That's exactly it, Squids. They were bugging me because of this one. They said you should bridge that because on the other side I have no tooth, so it's just one tooth by itself. Like that tooth's gonna end up having to come out because there's no support. So you should bridge it. I'm like, my teeth are, all my enamel is soft. Like I can squeeze my teeth and it hurts. So I'm gonna lose them all. I said there's no point. I'm gonna need full dentures at some point. So we'll just take care of each tooth as it happens. And once it gets to a point where I can't eat, then we'll just yank them all and I'll get dentures. Yeah, it was many years and a lot of different locations. Yeah, I've been meaning to, I want to do a whole like Mr. Ballin kind of story with it. But yeah, I keep getting sidetracked with other things and work, and now the Oracle cards.
I was
It's
gonna
like,
tell you, you shut the door so Chubbs couldn't keep jumping on you.
Mm.
He's now all the way down in the basement, laying in a blanket.
aw, I gotta make it up to Chubbs. He got sad and he went all the way into the basement, which he hasn't been down there in a long time. He usually stays up near us, but it probably made him sad. And he's so loving. It's not fair. All he wants to do is love. I actually feel bad. I'll go get him after this. But I have more pictures than him. Yeah, I'm not going to rip off his style or anything, but it's basically just going to like give an overview of what's going on. Yeah, I don't even know all the DEET squids. I mean, I've been looking at people who think it's real, and then there's this one that's been debunked because apparently there were two murders like too close together or on the same day or whatever, so he couldn't have done it, apparently. But I mean, there could be copycats, and sometimes people do kill in groups. Like, it's not just one guy, it's more than one, and they're working as a team. You never know. I'm not convinced to get 4-inch implants secured with screws to my cheekbone. Do you guys do it? Because dentures aren't an option. They don't work. I don't know. This is G. Like, for some people, the implants will work and they'll be fine. But I've seen a lot of people have problems with infection. The bone starts deteriorating because it can't handle that pressure, especially once you start getting older. So yeah, it's really and you said dentures don't work. That's too bad. Maybe try and find a good denturist, because the one Cher found, I mean, they do a 3D scan and it's made to fit perfect. And they keep, like, they'll give her adjustments like she has an appointment like every 2 weeks. And it's always all included. So yeah, she goes in there and they take a little off here, add a little there. And then once her mouth is done settling, then she gets her final set. And then, yeah, she'll still have to get them adjusted like once a year or whatever. But yeah, no, your life is just beginning. 50 is the new 35, girl.
Yeah,
that's true. Don't get on that train. You're going to be just fine, but I would recommend looking for a different denturist. Because there are some people that are good, and then there are some people that are not good. There's another one in town that and they don't like each other either. Yeah. There's the people I do most of my work for, her boyfriend has dentures, and they cracked, but he got his dentures through another business in town, and they couldn't get him in because he was trying to leave town, and he just wanted them to get fixed like that day or within a couple days, and they couldn't get him in. So he tried actually the one that Cher went to see if they would if they could do it, and they said yeah and everything, but then they totally gave him a runaround and basically told him to F off. So yeah, they do not like intermingling, and they are competitors, and yeah. So you got to find one that you're comfortable with, and stick with them.
And one that knows you're the boss. It's your money buying your new smile. And my denturist, Dr. Curtis, like, well, he knows I'm on YouTube, so he's like super picky about my smile too, because he knows people are seeing it. So
oh yeah, it's good advertising.
yeah. So he's always like, I want to fix this and this and this. I actually don't know if it's normal to get a third set of teeth.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know like lots of people, dentures, they have issues because they don't fit and they hurt and everything like that. But if you get a good one, they will get them to fit right.
Yeah. That's what Dr. Curtis says. I'm the driver. That's what he always says.
Mm.
Yeah, a new Cadillac smile, and you're the driver, he says.
No doctors want to do anything in there. Basically, none that do zygomatic. Mm. Yeah, and it's all privatized in Canada. It's not through a doctor, so that might be that might be a reason that it's actually a little bit better here. Because when it's privatized, there's more competition. But if it's all done through the government or whatever, then they basically just have to hit a certain standard, and that's it. So maybe come to Canada. There is definitely, I mean, keep at it. There is an answer. But all right, y'all, I'm going to switch over here quickly. Have a smoke, and then we're going to call it a day for this one. As soon as it loads. My internet's been slow the last couple of days. I don't know why. Every damn time. Can't help myself. How's the house company going? Well, it's going good. I'm gonna have a day off Thursday. So fingers crossed I can get in to see the mortgage specialist. I want to try and get pre-approved or see how much I can get pre-approved for. So we can like I got a good idea of what our budget is. I mean, our budget's low because Cher doesn't, I mean, she makes some money off YouTube, but she's not making like career numbers, right? And my work it'll be busy, and then there'll be a month where there's like hardly anything. So actually, I don't make a lot of money. We make enough to get by. So yeah, we can't. We're not going to go and get a $300,000 home. We won't. We wouldn't be able to get it. So we got to go with a fixer upper. So yeah, we're still looking. The one house we saw in a town about a half hour away is pretty good. Needs shingles, and the deck is toast. It has a big deck. It's all on the back of the house and around the side, but it's basically rotten. Like the house is kind of falling apart. The woman who lives there is like she's on her own, and she's like a hoarder. And yeah, she doesn't have the money or the time to really fix the problems that the house has. So yeah, so we're looking at that one. Want to find a few more. I'd rather find one in town here. So yeah, we'll see. I don't think anything's going to be happening this year. I definitely don't want to move over winter. I'd much rather wait for spring. And spring's a good time, especially if you're buying an older home, because that's the time of the year when if you have basement issues, you're going to have the flooding and all that. That's when that happens, is in the spring. So that's when you really see. It's good to see houses in the winter too, to see how, all the rooms, there's, any heating problems and anything like that. But in the spring is good for basements because we have like wild weather changes. It gets so cold here and then gets fairly warm. So yeah, spring is really good. They don't exist in the city for less than 300K. That's the way it was here. Like this place that we were in, when it was built, they were selling for 285, and it's a 2-bedroom, and it's a fourplex. It's basically an apartment. I mean, it's a decent size. It's close to 1,000 square feet. I think about 900 square feet, and it has a basement. So I mean, there's room, but I mean, it's for the price. That's kind of ridiculous, if you ask me. You have access to Quest Mortgage. I've never even heard of that, but I'll look at it. But yeah, we were going through a big boom here about 8 years ago. It was really, really booming. And like the city was growing. There was new houses being built everywhere. Like they even made a whole new subdivision and everything, brand new houses. I've seen one house being built. That's the only one I know of. Is there's one house being built, because everything, just the bottom dropped out here, and COVID hit. Now just building materials are triple what they used to be, so you can't even build a nice house for, like, people were building beautiful houses for 400,000 or 500,000, but now it would cost you close to $1 million to build that same house. Yeah, that's kind of the trick. The buyer market, like, now is the time to buy, but as far as really getting a feel for the house, it's better to do it in the spring. But I want to wait. Like, I'm not rushing. I got this sense like there's a house that's going to be perfect, that's going to come on the market. People are buying a property like crazy. Well, real estate is, like, right now here, real estate is a really good investment because it's cheap. And it's going to go up. Things are turning around here, so it's going to improve. You got 34K over your ask price. Wow, that's awesome. And who was it? Thor? Yeah, Thor. He I don't think he's in here this morning, but he sold his place. I think he bought it for 50,000 years ago, and it sold for millions. But real estate can be a very, very lucrative investment. It can also ruin a person. So it's definitely nothing to take lightly. All right, we'll do the switcheroo here. No, at the moment we see it. Well, I had high hopes for that one that we saw in town here, but the basement is just, I mean, the walls are there's cement walls and it's cracked and like concaved in. That's got to get fixed. And I won't forget Chubb's done. I know. I'm going to head down there right away. Poor Chubbs. I actually really feel bad. Oh, man. But all right. I think we'll call it quits for this one. And Cher's going live tonight. So strap in, because she's coming back out swinging. And yeah, the church is a no-go. I mean, honestly, that would be great, but the roof has to get rebuilt. And the basement's full of mold, so that has to get all stripped out, cleaned. And we want something we can live in while we're fixing it, and we can't. We'd be sick trying to live in that basement while we fix the roof and everything. So no. That's something that a person could buy if they could afford to have 2 mortgages on the go. Fix that one, get it livable.
Get a team in there that
Yeah.
takes care of mold and shit.
I mean, that's something that I would definitely, if someone wanted to
if it's still for sale next year, maybe.
Well, that, or if someone wanted to buy it, and then I would take care of getting it fixed, and then give me a percentage when they sell it. I'd do something
But
like
we
that.
don't know what the other thing is. The property taxes might be outrageous.
Yeah, that's the other thing, is that because it's a church, it's never been zoned for residential. There's no property tax. And it's a big lot, so the taxes would probably be double what a regular house is, considering the lot size. And it's a corner lot, obviously. So, yeah. But yeah, that'd be, I think, the only way that would be viable. I mean, I would offer them $1. And honestly, I think they might take it.
$5,000.
No, I wouldn't even give them that. I'd offer them $1, because it has to get, there's so much work that has to be done on it for it to even be habitable.
Bathrooms in there. I mean, it is.
Well, there are bathrooms, but I mean, all that has to get stripped out, redone, and the roof has to get fixed.
With a toilet. There's not really bathrooms.
There's no shower, but
there's 2 toilets beside each other with a thin wall in between.
Yeah, it's got it's like a church, so there's like a boys and girls bathroom. So yeah, we'd have to just make one and add a shower and tub, and then
I found communion wafers in there. I wanted to keep some of that stuff.
But apparently it still has the bell, and the bell works. So that would be like super cool.
Oh yeah.
Like it's not off the table, but yeah, it is something. Like I am going to bring that up with the banker when I go and see them. Like if I buy a house that I know, like the one in Oxbow, for example, that needs shingles, and it's probably going to need a little bit of the roof replaced, some of the wood. So like strip it right down, fix the rotted wood.
I think we should ask Kristen to be our realtor. Because I was reading about it, and the sellers pay her. We don't, but she can help us get even more listings to look at. I still think we should take that one house with absolutely take what you want, but we want the furniture, and we'll take the rest, because I know there's stuff in there.
Yeah, she's talking about that same house, but like I don't know how it works with mortgages. If like we know going in that there's say $20,000, like for the shingles, say we know that that's got to get done. If we can get the mortgage loan to include that, or if we have to get a separate loan, that's going to really affect what we can do. So yeah, buy a lotto ticket.
I just read that. No, I have something to send you after. I read that And it said that we can work that out. That's what like the realtor helps with too. And
Yeah. Well, I'll do the bank thing, see,
what it said.
get those answers, and then we're gonna have a powwow with the realtor and see what all we can do. High five. Yeah, home improvement grants. I'm sure there would be some kind of government grant for that church too, especially if we agree to keep it looking like a church on the outside. There's probably some kind of community government historical site thing to do with that.
Well, we get it and keep it a church. We'll get one off, right?
Well, we kind of have to.
Not keep it a church.
But yeah.
Cher. Come on.
Yeah, it'd be the cult of Cher house.
The cult of Cher.
Yeah, there could be all kinds of programs and incentives and grants and stuff like that. So yeah, first thing, banker, then see where we're at with that. Because self-employed is always tricky. So they may say that we just can't give you a mortgage at this time. So then there's no point in doing more, right? So we might have to wait. Like this year is going to be a lot better than the previous couple of years, even though I actually have more debt now. I made more, so it's going to look better on paper. So it might have to.
And we're asking for not like less than half what you tried last time.
Yeah, I might get it, might not, but yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely keep you all posted, and don't forget to tune in to Shares tonight. And until then, this is True Crime Productions, Prairie Boy 77, aka Prairie Boy 77, aka Mr. Cher, aka the Beard of Reason, aka the Voice of Reason, aka the Oracle guy.
The Oracle guy.
All right, love you guys, and we'll see you tonight. Good day, good night, and Godspeed. Take care, everybody.